Hi everyone, my name is Erica. I'm 44 years old and I'm a couple weeks out from my advanced facelift and upper blepharoplasty with Dr. Mendelsohn. I wanted to come on here today and just give you a little bit of a background of what drove me to the decision to have my advanced lift and upper blepharoplasty, and hopefully give you a little bit of an insight into the thought process going into it and the journey of the healing process. So I realize I'm on the younger end of the spectrum, especially in the Midwest, to consider doing a facelift and an eyelid surgery. But I've come to realize that the right time to get a facelift is when you feel ready. When you make this decision, really have to be sure about it. You have to be sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And those reasons should be for yourself, in my opinion. There are a lot of opinions out there. You're never going to make everybody happy, so you need to make yourself happy. There's a lot of unrealistic standards out there on social media. We all know that. So you really have to soul search and make sure you're doing your procedures for the right reason. I have a lot of feelings going into this. I'll start by walking you through what brought me to this decision. So I went in to see Dr. Mendelsohn because I've got this submental fullness. Even if I look down a little, I feel like a bullfrog. You can see like a little jowling starting, which I've softened a little with fillers. I've had a little filler here too. That's hereditary. It does fluctuate with weight gain and weight loss, but I've had it at least since my early 30s. And it's always been something that's just made me unhappy in pictures. I have a picture graduating from graduate school and all I can see is my chin. So I went in to get a consult for submental lipo, and this is probably my second or third time over the years that I've considered getting submental lipo. And I realized during my consultation appointment that addressing this would create possibly my jowling to start becoming more obvious. So I considered, do I want to keep chasing the jowls with filler, which is fine. A lot of people aren't ready to take the step of getting an actual facelift. But I just decided that the investment over the years in filler would be, about the same if it went on long enough, that it maybe would just be more worth it to do the advanced lift. So what I'm hoping to achieve during this procedure, after I should say, is, addressing the fullness, tightening this area. Over the last few years, I've definitely noticed crepiness here. You can't really see it in the video, but I do have crepiness here. That bothers me. I've tried to address it. Every cream you can imagine, my retinol, I have one of those LED masks. I've done microneedling, which does work for some people, but it gave modest improvement for me. I've done filler because my little necklace lines, that's what I call them, they bother me. I have a longer neck, so I feel like this is all just on display. And like I said, maybe you would speak to me in real life and you would never notice it, but it is something that bothers me. So I'm looking forward to getting that addressed. So as far as my upper eyelids, I have definitely some falling eyelids here that I never used to have. And I like to wing out my eyeliner, and I've definitely had to adjust the position of how I'm doing that recently. It's like all of this came on pretty recently. It's really interesting. And so I'm looking forward to being able to do my eye makeup, and I feel like my eyes look a little heavy and a little puffy in pictures, and even when I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, I'm definitely noticing that. So I'm looking forward to getting that addressed as well. Looking more awake and refreshed and being able to put on makeup and not worry about it showing the sagging and crinkling and wrinkling and my eyeliner not being the way I want it to be. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the procedure, but I'm not gonna lie, I have moments of terror where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. You know, people will give you their opinions on it, especially people that love you and love you the way you are. Some people may not want you to do it. Some people may tell you you're beautiful the way you are, and guess what? You are beautiful the way you are. But like I said in the beginning, you're doing this for you and nobody else, right? So yeah, I'm nervous. I think my best advice is just be sure that you want to do this, and don't rely on other people's opinions, but really having some friends and family in your corner who are going to be positive when other people are negative, that's so helpful, because it is, it's a big undertaking. It's a healing process that thankfully from other patients who have posted their experiences on the website, I've been able to kind of get a better understanding of that journey. But it is a healing process. It's a financial investment. It's an all-around investment. And of course, there are risks to any surgery, no matter how skilled the surgeon. And Dr. Mendelsohn is skilled. He's an artist and he's a perfectionist from my interactions with him and from the work that I've seen him do. So I appreciate this opportunity to make a video and show another example, especially in the spectrum of the age range, of somebody maybe doing a more early maintenance facelift, so that somebody maybe in a similar situation to me can see what it's like, and maybe feel a little empowered, or maybe decide it's not time for them yet. But thank you for coming along this journey with me. It's really going to help me kind of be distracted during the healing process, and I think I'm going to need that. So, okay, I'll see ya soon. Bye.